Hi everybody, this is the second tutorial for Filemaker Pro, and my name is David, and I'm going to talk today about how to make lists, specifically what's called value lists. And we have here our contacts database with its tables from our previous tutorial, and this has a contacts and company set of tables. So what we're going to achieve in this tutorial is we created last time a field where we could choose the company and we would have the company name show up. But it's pretty silly to have to remember the company ID for each company that you create in the other table. So we're going to create a value list for this field so that we can select a company and have it appear here. Alright, so to do that we're going to go to File, Manage, Value Lists. Let me bring this over here, and we're going to create a new value list, and we're going to call it Companies. And we're going to choose values from a field. So let's select that, and we'll get this dialog which will appear. And we're going to choose from the Companies table the company ID. Now remember what I told you in our last tutorial. You don't want to link things by company name or a phone number or something of that sort unless you're absolutely sure that that information in that field will never repeat more than once. So it's always safe to use a primary key that holds a unique value for that record to link to another table. Okay? So I've selected my company ID, but FileMaker has a great feature here, which is if we were to just select this and hit OK, we would see a list of numbers, which we don't really want to use. So what we can do is go over here and check this box, also display values from a second field, and it already pulled up the companies table, and we're going to choose the company name. So now if we were to hit OK, what we would see is a list of numbers, and next to those numbers would be the name of the company. And we can go one step further and we can check this box. And what this is going to do is only show the second field, which is the company name. So we'll take a look at these different examples and I'll let you play around with them. So let's hit OK for now and hit OK again. And one more time. And now we're going to go to layout mode. And we're going to double click this field, and we'll get this field control setup dialog. And we want to display as a drop down list. And you're going to get these nifty little features here, and what we want to do is choose the company's value list that we created. So let's click OK, and now let's go to browse mode. Now the next time you click on this, you'll see that we have a list of our companies. So if I choose this one, for example, this will appear. So let's go ahead and play around with this now. We'll go back to our value list menu and click here. So for example, let's uncheck this box and let's hit OK. This is what I was talking about. This is pretty useless to us because again we would have to know what company name is associated with that number. Alright, so let's go back to our value lists. And let's check this back on. And here's another option. We choose the company name, and instead of checking this box, we'll leave it unchecked, and we're going to sort these values based on the second field, which is the name. Let's hit OK. And this is also a nifty little way to show your list. So we have the company ID and the company name, which I personally prefer. Alright, hopefully that gives you a little bit more information. Let's create one more kind of list, and we'll go to company, and let's say we wanted to create another field in this company. Let's double click our company table, and we're going to create a field called active, and this is going to be a text field. And let's say we'll set a default value. So every time we create a record, it will have this value in it. Hit OK.